Welcome to the third episode of my Valencia career mode, and right from the off you can see I'm trying to replace Diego Alves, who I sold for around 9 million, with Rui Patricio, who's 24 and overall is 81. And we also sell a few more players who I don't really think are going to get any game time with me. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really want quite old players sitting around on the bench. I'd rather have younger players and give them a bit of experience and bring them on later in games. So I sold quite a few players on that account. And as you can see, I agreed a fee for Rui Patricio and offered him a contract. So hopefully if he accepts, it'll be a good piece of business for the club. Now, I looked up some more players, and Didier Drogba joined Fulham, which I found extremely funny. I don't know why. And then I found this gem of a player, Keita. He's so strong, he's so quick, and his estimated worth was 6.5 million. So I thought I may as 8.5, sorry. So I thought I may as well inquire to see what Villarreal want for him. I also made a few more inquiries for Lucino Traore and a few other strikers, because I wasn't so sure about Soldado being my main striker. I didn't want to sell him because he was captain of the club and he is very good, but I thought I'd at least, try and bring a few more players in, at least for backup. And I have another friendly here against Newcastle, which I win 2-0, which is a good result for the team. And as you'll see, I come up against Stoke later in the episode and I actually play. And so I was able to agree a fee for Keita, which was a complete cut price of 2.5 million. Now, I know he's 30 years old, but all of his stats were so good. And even if he only played well for one season, I still think he's worth it. And so I signed Rui Patricio here by accepting a fee of around £7.5 million or around that. And so I'm going to go into my first game of the season now. I don't think I'll be simming any more games after this point. However, if you guys do want me to sim some of the really low-end games, then I will if you really want to. But I decided to do one friendly, which I didn't sim, because I wanted to get used to how difficult World Class would actually be. And so I come up against the Stoke, a very physical side, and I wasn't sure how well they would play, but they played lots of passes. I was very impressed with the way that the CPU was able to spread the ball around the field and put in great crosses. And of all people, Kenwyne Jones got on the end of a header and made me pay. I hadn't even had a touch of the ball yet, and yet I was losing 1-0. And so I decided to keep on probing the attack and try to find a way through the very hard to break down Stoke defence. And I hit the post there with a cracking shot from Soldado and carried on trying to find a breakthrough, passing it round the edge of the box. When I play FIFA, I tend not to put that many crosses in. I'd much rather prefer to pass it around the edge. I like to play quick passing. However, I say that, but on this case, I put in a ball with Pereira, and Guardado tried to hit it back into the area, and Soldado had a really great overhead kick that Begovic just saved. And then unfortunately, Tarat wasn't able to get onto the end of the ball there. And so I always like to play 1-2s and play sort of through balls. And my favourite piece of skill is that R1 when I just let the ball roll through the legs. And I got a bit fortunate here to get a free kick. Now I have Costa over the free kicks, and his free kick statistics are incredible. And I was extremely happy to see that go right in the top corner. 40th minute I was level, and I was happy to have a very good free kick taker in the team. I wasn't sure if Costa was going to start all my games or not, but at the moment I had him in the lineup, so I was quite happy. And then Stoke missed a great chance there, and in the 45th minute, Kenwyne Jones is through on goal. I thought I could get across in time, and he puts the ball into the mix, and unfortunately, Edu beats my goalkeeper and puts Stoke 2-1 up in the 45th minute. So I was struggling quite a lot on World Class, and I decided to make some changes at half time. I put on Piatti, I put on Daniel Sturridge, and I wanted to see if I could get back into the game. And Stoke had the better chances of the two teams. Rui Patricio kept out Kenwyne Jones on that occasion, but right from the counter-attack, Oxlade-Chamberlain took the ball and played a great ball over the top to Daniel Sturridge, who then cut inside of the defender and put it on his left foot, and I cannot believe he missed that chance on his left foot, his stronger foot. I thought I'd do a finesse shot and he missed it. Now Soldado showed great strength here to get past Shawcross. I've used him in Ultimate Team before and haven't really found him that great, which is why I wasn't sure about having him as my main striker. But I found he's been pretty good so far for me in this game. And Sturridge makes up for his earlier howler of a miss by scoring a lot harder shot on his right foot. So I'm not too sure about that. But then when it's 2-2, Jones gets played through, and I just managed to get across in time. maybe I should have looked to sign Jones, but unfortunately I wasn't too sure about him. And as you'll see at the episode, I was able to agree a fee with Villarreal for Qatar, so I'm going to conclude the episode by signing him for 2.5 million. A great signing, and hopefully he'll do well for the team. So that's going to conclude this episode, guys. Next episode will be the first game of the new season against Real Madrid, so that should be good. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'll be uploading once a week on a Monday. Thanks, guys. Peace.